Hey guys, how's it going? It's almost Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. I'm actually not really a fan of like Thanksgiving food. I never really have been, but you always have to eat it. Anyway, sorry I haven't vlogged in a while, those of you who actually enjoy watching my vlogs. I know there's maybe one of you, or two, hopefully. But I've been sick, as you may be able to tell from my voice. That's so obnoxious. Anyway, I don't like to vlog when I'm sick because one, I get out of breath very quickly because I couldn't breathe through my nose, and two, it really sounds gross. So, especially when I end up like coughing and it's like, oh. Anyway, but today something very exciting happened, so I wanted to talk about it. I saved a goose today. Me and my friends, we saved a goose. So here's how the start of the story happened. Me and my friends, we were done with our classes for the day, and because like all my classes got canceled except for like one, which was only 25 minutes long. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, there's your ghost coughing. Um, so we're walking out to my friend's car 'cause she had to drop something off. Then we are gonna go get food or whatever. And and as we're walking back in, we see this goose just sitting there. He wasn't dead. He was moving a little bit, but like wasn't really getting up. And I thought this was strange because like we were getting really close to it, and it wasn't like getting up or honking at us or freaking out or anything. And if you know New Jersey geese, they are freaking vicious. They will honk at you, they will bite your head off, and they will chase you when you're going on your morning walk. Not like that happened to me or anything. We're three that chased me. Anyway, so we see this goose, and so we get very close to it. We're like half a foot away from it, still not moving. Um, and we like little movements. We know it's not dead. We know for sure it's not dead. And my friend Hannah gets close to it, and I get close to it, and I go, "Oh my gosh, it's blind." And we saw that like its head and the top of its feathers, like all the way down its neck, was covered with like this sticky substance, like this gross thing that had matted its feathers and matted everything, and like was keeping its eyes shut. And you could tell, like we were close enough so that you could tell that every time that he tried to open his eyes, he couldn't because it was just stuck, but he was definitely trying. And it was very, very sad. So, um, I'm on my phone, like trying to find animal rescue places. And I can never stop yawning in vlogs. Why is that? I don't know. Comment me if you watch this and you yawn when I yawn, because when I watch it back, I always yawn. Anyway, so we're trying to find like animal rescue places, and we can't, like, any place that we're calling either redirects us or isn't answering, and we're getting very nervous at this point. So we call my friend Hannah's dad, who works on a farm, and so he works with animals a lot, and turns out he could get there around like 4 o'clock. He got there around like 4:30, and we started looking after him around 1:30, so we were with him for a while. Um, and so a few of our friends come by and they're like, "Oh yeah, he was here last night too." I'm like, "Why didn't you guys do something? It was so sad." And so when all the people were around, there was so much noise that Ernie, I named him Ernie, he got up and started trying to walk, and you could tell that his left leg, there was something wrong with it, like he had a limp. And so he wasn't walking much, and then he would stop, and then he'd walk a little bit, and then stop. Ugh, yawning. So it was very, very sad. But turns out when Hannah and Taylor's dad got there, he picked him up and he looked at him a little bit and he goes, he can be rehabilitated. And he could be rehabilitated. It was very exciting. So we put him in this little like kitty cage, and he's taking him to the wildlife thing tomorrow because they were closed at 4. But he's going to be able to be saved. I'm happy because as much as geese may annoy you, he's still an animal. And, you know, it was nice to help out a goose, which shows, there is no good deed that goes unpunished, or whatever that creed is. Like, there's no selfless good deed or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it felt really good to help an animal. So next time you see a sick animal, help it out. And this made me realize like there are so many little woodland creatures and little animals that find me all the time. And then there's kittens that end up like near me a lot. It's been happening a lot lately. But anyway, so that's life. Leave me a comment, leave me a video response about your story about how you saved an animal. If not, say a story about how you want to save an animal. Maybe a possum? I don't know. Catch you guys on the flip side. Keep things awesome sauce with a side of cool beans.